final, right? I think it was the, or was it the winner's bracket final? It was like a frequency control. But this time we'll be headed to gridlock. Octane like a little bunny rabbit, trying to stay in the map. Get what vision he can, but the flank comes through quickly.
Wow,
Inboy, Havoc, Mox, 3 go down, Enable gets gunned, 4 down, 5 down. Everybody smoked, now a chance to capture B early for Gen G.
I'm actually surprised Envoy doesn't help them hop that right there. I mean, I know boxes is such a strong position. Havoc gets taken down. Nobody on A right now. Not a lot of progress made at B. You get 1 tick at least, but you would think with 5 down, you get a little bit more. The close spawn is there, top street. There's only 3 players here, but Mox is able to find 3. So close now to capturing this B point.
It's contested for now, but can they get it done? Gen G looking to make a statement early in this control. Let's go to an Astro Gaming listen-in with Gen G.
They got me close, Can you post?
They don't say that. Try to, I couldn't, bro.
Go away, guys, go away.
Go away, we got 2 ticks.
We got 2 ticks, that's beautiful. I'm gonna go mid right away.
You guys play slow.
You guys.
Go, watch your
Win. Chow. Sliding in.
Nice, good job. Anyone in A? No,
I think we're good. I'm gonna watch side door.
He's still nooching B.
Yo, yeah, we spawned deep.
Back
I'll look deep, Watch your side door.
I have side.
I'm playing. Go
Skyfire.
map. I
I
got
got
one.
inside A from there.
Nice job.
Nice
job.
Win.
Keep playing kills, guys.
Top. I'm gonna help Cole.
Yo, fire, but to your right.
Top underpass. I hear you.
Yo, ladder, top fire.
Top underpass, went to
Jump
you.
down. Nice, good trade.
Finesse.
Are there any holes in the setup?
Top weak.
Yo, behind you. Yo, behind you still.
Behind me? In our base then?
Any bottom underpass?
I'm hitting
Any bottom,
on top.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, let's go around.
Top
Guys, let's go around.
RT with me.
Let's go around.
I'm going around.
Mike, wait. Yeah, let's go around and bring the rush.
Top weak.
Take your time.
Top is priest.
You heard him, take your time, play your lives. You have that big of an advantage, it's all you gotta do.
You see what they're doing? They're leaving 1 on A to stop the clock, and they had a 7 life advantage. So, yeah, like Zero was talking about, they're playing a little bit of TDM right now. You have the life advantage. Just make sure you're getting those trades, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Now, a minute 45 to work with, and look at 100 Thieves. You only have 10 lives remaining.
You just need to avoid like a 4 or 5 down scenario if you're Gen G. Keep this close. Make sure you're trading effectively and you're good to go in this round 1. And what a big blow that is to take an offense on this map. Tons of information from Octane as he sees at least 3 or 4 on the cross. The pressure to Priesta. He gets double teamed. A big cluster though in from Slasher to slow down this wave. They brought it a bit closer. It was 3 for a second, but they extend it right back out. 1 more here. They need to get this out. Mox finding a kill. Almost, my God. If Mox gets 1 with him, keeps a big edge. But now it's down to 3. 60 seconds to go. Gen G looking for the next build-up. And that number 5 in Major Maniac just tucked away back alley. Can they isolate them? Do they have a 2-on-1 here?
Yeah, they don't know that, though. We know that. They don't. There's 4 on the flank. Enable's probably thinking there's somebody up top, so he's not going to over-challenge that. Nagafin does find a pick on the Slasher. Here comes the push. Priesta versus Envoy inside box. It's such a big one-on-one. Priest is able to win it 8 versus 5 now. Everyone has to stay alive for 100 Thieves. No more respawns in.
100 Thieves was down so massively in a lives department, but now a chance to do it. Octane won't get back into this one. Priesta finds his ICR though, but he's gonna get flanked. 3 versus 5 now for 100 Thieves. Under 20 seconds on the clock. Gen G with a big push here. I thought for a second Slasher was gonna win it, but everything gonna fall to Kinney and Enable. The stun connects, Enable is dropped, Kinney is swarmed, and Gen G a big offensive round. That is huge, Joe.
And I thought 100 Thieves was going to play around the point a little bit more. When you only have 5 lives remaining, you just sort of group up on Sushi. They didn't want those trade situations to go down. It almost felt like they didn't expect Gen G to put so much pressure on the flank that they were doing. You saw Priesta get caught off guard when he was top ambulance. We saw Slasher try to work the flank a little bit. He gets caught off guard. This is Mox with the best play. This was right at the start of the round, but he gets a little scary there.
Takes out Slasher, takes out Octane, snaps onto another. Like, those are the moments I was talking about in the last map where Mox has got to be able to take that. Maybe not every time, obviously, against Slasher and Octane, but if he can get a couple of those to swing the tides in their favor in a respawn, might be all you need.
Well, again, I think you look at a guy like Major Maniac because we know what Slasher and Octane can do as an ICR duo. You need your partner in crime with that ICR to step up and help you win those gunfights on that B street.
I don't know how Slasher won that. He got down to 1 bullet, but was able to finish it before he gets traded. So 4 down for either side, 26-26. 100 Thieves slowly progressing the A point. Thinking about the next step, the next line of attack, because in that back courtyard, you do have 3 players, well, 1 mid-map and 2 in the back. And that cross vision from mid-map is making it difficult for 100 Thieves to find the angle to push out the players' back towels.
We've seen this push time and time again from 100 Thieves. You know how they like to play it. Those 2 kills go down towards the A side, but immediately traded by Havoc. Major Maniac once again in a sneaky spot. Slasher just trying to make sure they have control of this top street so they can start the push. But Mox doing his best to stay up. Now he has some help from Envoy. Beautifully done by Mox, and somehow he's still alive in this position.
He's not there anymore. Now he locates him, and Envoy and Mox. Brilliant teamwork there to hold on. This is where teams struggle so much. This B Street push is where things will fall apart. 100 Thieves, one of the better teams in the game at doing it because of that ICR presence. But Gen G haven't given them a chance yet. Now for 100 Thieves, you get that step done. You get broken control, and you build it from here. But there's nobody through mid-map on the flank. It's a 5-man push on the street.
It looks like 100 Thieves is playing very patient right now. Priesta, he's gonna grapple on in, try to get past that 18. Has a one-on-one against Major Maniac, able to catch him. Can he find the second? Runs out of ammo. Somehow still alive. Envoy gets taken down. Now that's 3 down. A play out of Priesta.
He doesn't even need to heal.
He finds the 3rd as well.
He can do it with 4 HP. Now he gets back to full health, but what an individual play from Priesta behind the grapple. And now they're going to use the War Machine as well. Priesta still dominating that side of the map. It's going to be the War Machine from his teammate that takes him out, but he also wipes out all of Gen G. 4 life advantage. Progress on B. The final seconds here as Gen G can't get close, and another offensive win as 100 Thieves bring it to even. What was that from Priesta?
That was a ridiculous play, but I don't know.
In the challenge, like he knows his teammates in the fight, he helps with 4 health, and screw the heal.
I know they get to this position, and this was such a great play, but afterwards, when Slasher calls in the War Machine, it cannot turn into 3 kills. You have to have Blackjacket on. Those small mistakes are the difference maker. They had a chance to retake that site and go.
It's Slasher versus Gen G. Even if they had Blackjacket, it would have been 3 direct hits, Joe.
Yeah, okay.
Octane 300 off some streaks, even though he's sitting at 7 and 8. Look at the performance by Slasher and the fact that he gets the early War Machine. He's 17 and 8.
Yeah, Kenny having a slow game right now at 3 and 12. You need him to turn it up. This time Gen G, they don't go back to B off the rip. They're just going to capture A. A more standard round out of both teams so far.
Slasher's streak now at 9. He had an 11 streak in the hard point. Can he get to double digits yet again? Just destroying them in the respawns. Wraps back at bottom overpass to try and help his teammates. His 2 will fall with the push coming in. Slasher's gonna get gunned. Nagafin able to end that streak. 3 are gonna be down for 100 Thieves. And look at that 3-man flood towards B. Now for Gen G. Now what do you do if you're 100 Thieves? You've got 2 push all the way to back broken. You've got 3 players coming in off spawn. It's a fight at 2 fronts right now.
Nade out, doesn't connect, but there's only 1 player. I like how 100 Thieves isn't panicking. The players at the front are dealing about the reinforcements. Havoc, his grab slam misses. They don't even get a tick. 100 Thieves are able to stand strong.
Now it's Envoy's War Machine. Priest to get shut down. You got 3 from Slasher. You've already got 2 in from Envoy. And now it's going to be Maddox back in hand, but it's Octane that's able to slow down this push. It's 2 kills for him. You force Slasher to use the lightning strike, though. But Octane's gotten a streak of his own. He has a lightning to use as well, and it's laser beams after that. Envoy gets peeled out of bottom broken.
Abel, he's going to have a free kill. He's starting to work the flank. You know how strong this position is with the SOG. He's going to get the heal, just be annoying. Can he find the second? Nice stun from him. There's Tac Mask. But they have given 100 Thieves, so much map position, and Enable is still alive.
The stun hits, what, 3 players on Gen G. Grouped up mid-map. Octane will have the Tempest in play. Nice shot. Havoc dropped. Most of the pressure, though, is in on the flank. Priesta trying to get back in on the action as quickly as he can. Another nice shot from Octane with the Tempest. Hellstorm going to be forced due to the fact that they won the fight towards the 100 Thieves spawn. Octane hits a shot but can't quite finish the kill. There's still a player down in Sushi, but the contest is in. The clock stopped for now. It's going to be 8 versus 6. Gen G have suddenly took a life advantage behind the two-piece coming in from Envoy. That cluster's going nowhere. There's a trophy right in front of you, pal. All the streaks have to be used. All the specialists have to be used. Gen G have forced everything out of 100 Thieves, and they still have a chance to win this round.
Yeah, 6 versus 5. You don't have any specialists up on the Gen G side.
Will it be 3 offenses in a row?
See, Gen G have done a great job on the flank. The only reason they haven't won this round more convincingly is the streaks, and the fact that 100 Thieves has been great near the top street side. We'll see, can they win another one?
Clock is ticking. Gen G's got to go. 5 versus 5. Mox gets an entry. Numbers to Gen G. Pressure to Octane. 3 lives up for 100 Thieves. Gen G, can they do it? 3 versus 3 now. Clock is frozen at 9.4 seconds.
on 1 HP.
He is going to get picked up. Kenny, what seems the world to do, rips one. Who's the last man standing? Is it Envoy? As Gen G, somehow, it's another offensive win.
And time again, they did such a great job on the flank, splitting the spawns of 100 Thieves, forcing them to use those streaks. Heck, you would even been happy if you lose that round, because the amount you force out of 100 Thieves, but the fact you get the win from it, a ridiculous round from them. And I thought Kenny was gonna make the play. He got 2 kills before this. Yes, 6 and 19 at this point, but if he clutches that round, it doesn't matter. Envoy, though, able to win that final 1 versus 1.
That was an insane. Honestly, it was tough to follow at the end of it because it was just gunfights everywhere inside and around that B point. But what a clutch from Gen G. Envoy, the last man up. As Gen G retake the lead. All offense thus far. Can Gen G hold defensively to take this game 3 and a 2-1 edge in the series? Priesta, that's a knee to the face as he's going to hold that one. Nice toss from Envoy.
Tag 5 was in as well from 100 Thieves. That's going to help Octane stay alive, help Kenny stay alive. Havoc, he runs out of ammo. They're going for the retake, though. They're not allowing them to get this 8 point. And behind that, look at 100 Thieves. 4 of them going right towards B. So Gen G, they put so much presence here, they could get caught. These players have to stay alive, and, well, Havoc doing his best behind the pillar. But he does get taken down.
And now the late rotation's going to come in, but into the point go 100 Thieves. A big chance here to get a lot of objective progress at this B point. Priesta has been sensational once he gets into semi. Almost 2 yet again. 4 going to drop. Gen G with a big rotation in, and they stop the flood from 100 Thieves.
Well, Enable's just going to get out of dodge, try to rotate through. Ice Cream go right back to A. Havoc's going to try to do what he can and cause some havoc. Kenny checks the corner, but the trade is there. Enable now the lone man here.
Enable's got to pick it up. He's 8 and 16 right now.
Oh,
A lot
Kenny
more of an
as well.
impact. A
8
lot
and
more of an impact for the
24.
Sogs on the other end. But yeah, I mean, Slasher's like, guys, gotta get some help. Priest is feeling that way too. They're being outplayed on gridlock. But A about to be done. They'll have just around 2 minutes to work with.
Saw this earlier too on control when 100 Thieves lost earlier today. In the control, their opponents, they get vision pulse. Enable, because he's struggling, may not get a vision pulse, and Envoy, he's gonna earn some streaks.
And you find yourself in a similar spot to that opening round where Gen G has to play around the lives.
They use the vision pulse, they're just trying to spawn trap right now, and well, the vision pulse is gonna help that a lot. They always know where these players are. Envoy's gonna call in the lightning strike inside. Havoc connects with 1, now an 11 life advantage.
100 Thieves getting smoked, 8 lives remaining. They can't even move out of spawn. Major Maniac with some fancy shots behind the ICR. Envoy now, more pressure on the flank. Enable's gonna get caught. The head's gonna have to turn from 100 Thieves if they can't even focus on the objective. 4 lives left. seemingly impossible for 100 Thieves, and what a map this has been from Gen G.
Now you're about to take a 2-1 advantage. We're going to go to another hard point. Yes, that has been the bread and butter. But if we're going to an Arsenal, they did win Arsenal hardpoint against E United just a round ago, so they got to be feeling confident.
That's one way to get a kill, and then another as Nagathan beams him. Havoc closes it out. Gen G back-to-back maps, but the big one, a respawn, and the edge over 100 Thieves in this best of 5. Maybe a bit of revenge for Gen G, who have been dominated all year long in this matchup.